Right, hello, so guys, down at Reacting to the gameplay. This is another KEM gameplay. This is actually a double KEM. I didn't get two. My boy Shanks, clanmate Shanks, got one. Here in the same game as me. You'll see him drop his a little bit after I drop mine. Sort of skip it towards the area that he gets his and stuff. But as you can tell by the title, I'm probably gonna name it something like my passion or something like that, because I kind of wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what I was doing and pretty much my passion other than gaming. Since obviously, I love Call of Duty and stuff like that. And I think I've talked to a few guys from HCU about it, a few guys that have played the drums. And it's really something that's just a really, 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 really interesting thing that as I was growing up, I always remembered having just a real feel for the drums. I've always had a sense of rhythm, and I've always been attracted to the drums. My dad can play really any instrument he picks up if he really wants to. He's a really good guitar player and drum and bass and piano. I mean, the list goes on for him. He's really good at all that stuff. I've got the fingers to play guitar. I just never really got into it. I'm not really good at guitar. I'm sure if I sit down and actually tried and because I got the fingers for it. I got really long fingers. I got big hands, but I mean, a drum. I've always felt comfortable with drumsticks in my hand instead of like a guitar. And it's always been something that it really rings true to me. I love the drum set, and I think I got my first set and my only set to this day, which I'll get into that. When I was 13, around 13, I was in fifth grade, fourth or fifth grade, and this set was pretty. It wasn't like high dollar. I think it was like $400, $500. It was a pretty good, set. It lasted a pretty good little while, like 2 years. I think the people that made it was Royce or something like that. It was a good set. It only had one cymbal, two toms, a floor tom, and a snare, and a hi-hat, of course. And it was a really good starter set for me. Like I said, I've always had a feel for the drums, so I mean, I grasp it, really quickly. I literally learned every Leonard Skinner song you can think of. The MCA record they put out, they had a lot of great hits on that CD. I learned pretty much every single Leonard Skinner song on that CD. You name it, I've probably played it from Leonard Skinner. I literally, for the 2 years that I had the set, I literally, picked up every rock CD I could and played along to it. That's sort of the way I play. If I listen to something, chances are I'll probably, eventually I'm gonna be able to play it. Just because I have like a sense of hearing the instrument that I play, and I could really just get a feel for it. It's the same with my dad. My dad can sit there and listen to guitar riffs and stuff, or anything involving a guitar or a drum set, and he can listen and play it eventually. He'll learn how to play it like that. And that's pretty much the way I am with the drums. I've really just, the drums just fascinates me. I've come to figure out that I really love Artemis Powell from Leonard Skinner, one of my favorite drummers. Any drummer that was in Leonard Skinner is really, really good. But one of my favorites definitely has been John Bonham. If you don't know who John Bonham is, you could probably you should go jump off a bridge, really, if you don't know who the guy is. In my opinion, one of the greatest drummers of all time. Obviously, the drummer for Led Zeppelin. If you don't know his work, you should really, really go listen to him. Listen to the, Good Times, Bad Times is probably one of the best drumming soundtracks I've ever heard, or drumming songs I've ever heard. He does like a triple bass kick. It's some really intense drumming, and that's pretty much what he was known for, was his really powerful drumming. Really one of my favorite drummers, and I just recently I've decided that I'm gonna try to get a drum set. I don't know if it's gonna be an acoustic drum set. It's definitely gonna be a drum set. I'm leaning more towards the electric drum set. I have a family here, and I don't really have a soundproof room, so I can put in some headphones, my Astros or something, and just play away. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I found a really nice 5 or 6 piece set. It's got 3 cymbals, or 2 or 3 cymbals. It's really sick. I think it's got a double bass to it. And I'm thinking about getting it. It's about I'll get it eventually. I won't get it right away. It'll be sometime maybe next year, or the end of this year, hopefully. I really hope to get the Xbox One though here soon. But the drum set, definitely. It's a D drum D1 DW1 electronic set. It's really, really nice. It's on Amazon, Best Buy. It's a really nice set, electronic set. I'm going to talk more about it later on. I only wanted to let you guys know my background here. But definitely, drumming is one of my many passions. I love drumming, gaming, sports, you name it. But drumming is really something that felt close to my heart for a while. I'm looking to get another set. It's gonna be interesting. So talk to you guys in the next video about it. And peace out, guys.